A spark to get a fire going, and soon all those around can warm up to its glowing. Well, Biola, Talbot, up in LA, Anaheim area, over by, is it Knott's Berry Farm, or? Anyway, they're a little concerned. There's rumors out there that there's some people saying that there's apostles rising up that have a new evangelization that's supposed to sweep the whole world. So, we've got one of their investigators on the scene. Biola University Seminary. Tied in with all those doctrines of men that make sons of hell. But Talbot, they're pretty well by the book, they say, anyway. Who was tied up with that Talbot? I don't want to get into all that. But anyway, it's kind of interesting that they're really worried about these new apostles. Apparently the NAR, I guess, a Pentecostal movement, is approving these apostles and saying they're sent by God. But, well, they're saying that doesn't sound like it fits with 1 Corinthians. But I never heard them talk about Joel 2, where it says in the last days some will rise up with gifts, that God will pour his spirit on all mankind, something like that. And, well, it could be happening right now, but, some of these, like John MacArthur, say, well, there's no such thing as tongues anymore. We're saved by grace alone. Well, that sounds a lot like those Nicolaitans in Revelation 1 and 2. Just love those doctrines of men that made sons of hell so much that some of the martyrs died for the cause because they didn't want to obey. They're saved by grace alone, of course. It's God's work, not mine. I'm not legalistic. But then, of course, there were the other ones that got so legalistic that started making extra laws and saying, hey, you can't heal today. It's Saturday. It's a Sabbath. Silly. Get back in your house. Who told you you could see? Better be blind. It's almost like lying thieves would do. I think that's what he said. Anyway, so I don't know about all these apostles, if they're all true, but I do think there are some that are sent. And as I watched many of these preachers through the years, I prayed, Lord, I hope someday I can be a part of exposing these schemes. And, well, if he allowed me to do it, well, Biola, you can check your doctrines away because, see, I was trained for free. I'm kind of into that poor in spirit thing and that authority from the king. So you can look up your doctrines of men that make sons of hell all day if you like, and maybe many of these apostles will not pass your test, but that might be part of the scheme because, see, he did say that wisdom of men is foolishness to God, and seem to have a lot of wisdom of men in the churches today. I don't see a lot of wisdom of God anyway, because didn't somebody say, let him who boasts don't boast of his wisdom, or him who's strong don't boast of his strength, but let him who boasts boast that he understands and knows me, the one true God. We have all these pastors with doctorates in divinity. Seems almost like blasphemy to me, like they know God that well, like Dr. John MacArthur, is he a doctor? I would suppose he started Master's Seminary, but I'm sure he's quite close to a doctor, and he's already saying, oh, that can't be from God, those people that speak in tongues, that's put them in jail, it's evil, false prophets, cessation. But Joel 2, yes, it's being poured out on all mankind, and might be a good time to get on the same team because, well, the king is not too happy with all these fakers and chiefs with the doctrines of men that make sons of hell, even if they're from Biola University.